Hi, all of you. This is Gail. So right now, I'm just gonna vlog again for the day. You know, I actually brought out all of my records, and I took some of them out and I put them in here. That's some of the coolest ones that I have. I actually saved all my records from the 80s. Some of these I had them since the early 80s. Some of them. So I'm the original owner of some of these records. I had them like since the early 80s and some of them even before. But the typical ones is like 80, like middle 80s. So they're 40 years old. But anyway, I went to the thrift stores. I love doing that still. And I find cassettes or records, you know, like for like typically like $1 each. Collecting them just for fun. I mean, they're practically free at these thrift stores. The one I'm talking about is the one on San Bernardino Eco Thrift Store, for those of you who live near that area. So, I mean, I still love to go to the thrift stores because it's fun. It's a hobby. I mean, I love doing that. So right now, and I spent this whole weekend kind of reorganizing this garage, you know, like this lighting right here, this DJ lighting. I want to take it apart, put away the lights, and then put away the tree because it takes too much space in here, you know. But you know what I'm thinking about doing? It's just getting some kind of like pole or a truss type thing, overhead truss, or even just take this apart a little bit and just use only the tree, the top part of this. And then hang the lights overhead so it doesn't get in the way. I'll just do that whenever. I mean, I don't need to do that. It's just only a few lights that I like in here. So anyway, I mean, I'm just blogging for the day. And then, well, I just know I spent the whole weekend cleaning up or organizing again, you know, like, and stuff. Because, you know, and then I tried, you guys probably saw the garage sale that I had, the posting I put, trying to sell this table and these things. These are from my auntie Elisa. You know, she's had these things forever. I mean, they probably might be on some of my old videos. I mean, some of my old videos from 88, 89, 90 and stuff. My Aunt Elisa had these things forever, probably almost as long as I've been alive for. I mean, yeah, I mean, some of these things. And then, well, you know, like I'm supposedly wanting to sell them because we don't have use for them. We can't use them because my aunt gave it to us. I mean, because she left the Tustin condominium because the price was too high for her. And like, even though the mortgage wasn't expensive. I mean, it was not expensive, or she was able to afford the mortgage. But the property taxes and HOA and all that stuff, it was just too much money for her to continue to stay there. Because my auntie, she wants to retire, but she cannot retire here because it's just too expensive. You know, like the property taxes and you know, like all the, how you call it? Well, I mean, yeah, I just know that they cannot afford to retire here, especially in Tustin, you know, especially in that area. So, yeah, I mean, anyway, well, you guys are sort of questioning about this truck that I supposedly have for sale. There's no hurry. I'm not in any hurry to sell it, and I actually don't even want to. But, I mean, if I come around somebody like, with who quickly, like if I can make a quick sell, I would. I mean, I would, but otherwise there's no need. I don't need to. So yeah, I don't need to sell it. I mean, anyways, so today it's kind of warm today. Actually, it's not cold at all. I mean, I think we might be getting more warmer days, but I mean, I'm ready for it. I mean. So now this is a new type of shirt I like now. I just like the way these look. These are extremely comfortable. They're loose. This is a new kind of shirt I like now because I like the way they look good and they're comfortable and they're loose. So that way, I mean, and they just look good. I just like them now. So I want to probably buy like a few more different colors of these things. And yeah, well, now it's a trend for me. So yeah, anyway, like I said, I spent the weekend so far like decluttering my life, the garage and stuff. Because some of my mom's stuff is in here. I mean, like my mom asked me to put some stuff in here, like store a couple of things since she left the house, the mobile home. So one more thing too, Clarice, my daughter, my 18-year-old daughter, she's driving now. She's been driving for the last month now. Like she's the one that drives every day now. I make her drive every day. When I pick her up from school, she drives every day home. So it's a good thing. And she's actually enthusiastic to drive, which is a good thing. That's a really good thing, you know, for my daughter to be really enthusiastic to drive, because when you're enthusiastic, you'll get good at it. I mean, you'll get good at it quickly, quicker. And we got to set up an appointment for Clarice for the driving test, because I think she's doing pretty good. I mean, I calculated all the hours. I've been keeping track of the hours that she's driven a car for now. So far she has about 23 hours on the clock. Well, she has about 23 hours driving both of these. I mean, the Edge and the RAV4. And she's good with either one. I mean, she drives pretty well now. I mean, so I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, it calls for a celebration, you know, for me, for Clarice to drive, because I mean, when she can get a license, I'm really confident that she'll get it. I mean, she's gonna pass the driving test the first time. What it takes is you gotta practice for minimum of 30 hours to get a chance to pass the first time. You know, there's no way around it, man. There's just no way around practicing or studying to pass. I mean, the permit test or like the written test, she failed twice, but she passed the third time, apparently. If she would have failed the third time, then we would have to redo the application and spend another $41. But anyway, she passed the third time, and I think the reason why she failed the first two times was because she was not putting enough time on studying, you know, studying the book, you know. She's not putting enough time. I mean, there's no way around it, man. There's no way around, like, passing the driving test or the written test without studying or without practicing. No way around it. I'm telling you that now. It's one thing that I know. It's one of those things that I know because I know a lot of people who have a hard time passing driving tests or something like that, and it's because they're just not driving enough or they're not practicing enough, man. There's just no way you're gonna pass the driving test if you're gonna try to drive for like 5 hours and then go and then try to take the test. You need at least, I would say, 10 hours minimum. Need a minimum, I would say, no less than 20 hours. No less than 20 hours of driving experience. No less. But the more the better. And I think I want Clarice to be driving for 40 hours. Or I want Clarice to drive for at least until she gets 30 hours at least. But I mean, the more the better. I mean, so that's the news for me for the day. I'm really looking forward to that day where I don't have to drive anymore to pick up my kids, because Clarice really wants to drive, you know, because she does like the idea that it's freedom, and she already understands. I mean, that it's freedom once you know how to drive or once you can drive, because I'm telling you, life is a real drag if you don't drive. If you don't drive, life is a real drag, man. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, it's a real drag, man. And then of course, you know, like we got people getting tired of giving them rides. everywhere. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt to do that, man. But so Claris is getting ready, man. I'm getting ready for it. And Claris is pretty happy about being able to drive finally. I mean, yeah, I mean, so that's a nice thing, and I'm really happy about it. I mean, I'm looking forward to the day that I could set myself free. So, anyways, man, well, the summer months are coming up. Well, this is April 21st, 2024. So, yeah, I got a new set of glasses. Yeah, I'm going to show you some of these glasses I got at the 99-cent store. Well, I got this one at Five Below. But I don't know where they're at. I don't even know where they're at now. Telling you, I'm gonna weigh myself. 162 pounds. Well, anyway, yeah, you know, like this system I bought at the thrift store, and it came with this. I forgot to mention that on the video, but it came with this. It looks like it's a DVD player, but like I say, the last owner, I mean, of the stereo apparently obviously had bought it like so they could play CDs, but then, you know, this gives me a clue of why they wanted to upgrade, because you could play MP3 discs in here, which is a nice thing. You know, back then that would have been innovating technology back then. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and go inside. Yeah, I know it's messy in here, I know, but so anyways, so this is my house. So my car collection. Here's my car collection. Including this hot dog car. And then the toilet seat car. It's funny. Telling you. And you got these Tommy Hilfiger pants. And so, yeah. And then my collection of rock cameras. And then my VHSs, DVDs, and my cassette collection. Let's not forget about my 360 camera. So yeah, well, anyway, so about my job. Well, my job is like, I mean, we had already kind of finished, like, transferring all the pallets in one warehouse to put it on the other. We probably have about a week worth of that, I would assume, because I mean, and then once that happens, I mean, we were busy in the last few weeks in my job, although I was only getting 40 hours, I mean, still, but I was more fast-paced in the last few weeks, because we were kind of busy taking down all the pallets from the racks and putting them so that way they could be transferred onto the other warehouse, so we could move out everything from one warehouse and then consolidate to the other. So by now it's done. So that might mean that it's going to slow down a bit for me. It could be for me. I mean, anyway, I mean, so I mean, it could happen. Well, I don't know. I mean, it says on the lettering that they could change their mind, you know, about me. Apparently, I think I was hearing, or from the way it looked, I hear that everybody who left, who got the letter or the pink slip, they're already gone. They're already gone. They already laid them off. And my original day was on February. It was gonna be the end of February, my original time that I was gonna leave. But apparently, I mean, they extended me till May. until May. So right now, I mean, it's getting close to May already. I mean, it's already May. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, so though I don't know. It's hard to tell with their plans, but I mean, I do know that. I mean, I call it. It's almost that time. Well, I would probably feel like now they could keep me, but I don't know if they are, because I mean, I think it's gonna slow down, because I was one who got the pink slip. So I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm all out ready for it. I mean, yeah, I'm all out ready, because I just tell Jenny Lynn that we just gotta watch what we spend our money. I'm glad that we got this well in advance. That I got the notice well in advance, because some people, you know, unfortunately, they don't get a second, or they don't get a notice. Some people just get like, yeah, some people get laid off, like, or some people be out of it, or they just fire them on the spot. I mean, I'm glad that it's not the situation for me. I mean, because at least it gives me time to get ready for it. So yeah. But I mean, I'm good. I mean, I feel like I'll be all right. I mean, I'll be all right. I mean, because we don't have any bills. I mean, and right now I'm kind of like restructuring the bills, or I'm kind of like overhauling my budget, and I'm cutting off some things that I don't need, like some certain subscription services that I don't need. I'm cutting it off, and then I'm gonna be altering the phone. You know, I'll probably remove the insurance for the phones that we have. So then we're on our, well, we pay $40 a month for insurance to insure all the phones that we have in the house. So, but the thing is, you know, this insurance, I mean, it's kind of flawed, because you still have to pay a little money to fix your phone when you break it. I mean, if you break your phone, well, I have this company, Assyrian, I guess is his name. And if we break our phone, like destroy it or something, or lose it or whatever, we have to pay a $250 deductible to get a new one. So, but we pay like a $30. We pay $30 deductible to replace the screen if we crack the screen. You know, I had to do that on this one I'm recording in right now. I have the I have a Z Fold 3. I'm recording this on the Z Fold 3. So yeah. Anyways, what else can I talk about? This is my neighborhood. San Bernardino. So yeah. Anyways, so this is Molly. Yeah, so I'm gonna, well, I still have to finish doing work around the house, like clean up, or putting things away, or finding things to get rid of, that type of thing. So yeah, anyways, and then yeah, and today I also like cleaned up the dryer. I mean, because the filter was messed up on it, and then it got clogged up with junk, and then the dryer was not drying properly. So I fixed that today. It made me happy to accomplish that. Okay, well, today is April 21st, 2024. I hope you liked this video, and I'll be up for that, and I'll see you on the next video. All right.